Welcome back, everybody, to the official wrap-up episode for my Lethal Homeless community on the State of Decay 2 beta. It's currently day 77, and I'm just going to quickly go through kind of all the relevant information and statistics for this community. If you're interested in seeing how I got here, I'm going to put a playlist, or I have a playlist already, of the 15 episodes, so feel free to watch those if you're interested, or just leave questions down below and I can answer those for you. So first of all, let's look over at the characters I have. First and foremost is Ford, who's my blood plague survivor. I also taught him recycling. So he's the one who killed 24 or 25 of the 28 hearts. I killed all the hearts on the map just by kicking, no explosives or guns or anything. So that was a fun challenge. It did make it take a lot longer to kill each heart because it just takes a really long time to kick down a heart. So that was exciting, but yeah, let's go to the next character. Trish here gives a lot of infection resistance between her hero bonus and also hygiene. Alexa here gives more infection resistance as well as a couple beds and sleep psychology. John is our first meal plan character, and he also has sleep psychology. Calamine has a couple beds from her outdoor living hero bonus and also has hygiene. Rich is our first auto mechanic. He gives +1 fuel, which is helpful for giving positive in all of our resource incomes. But otherwise, he's pretty mediocre, as with my other two auto mechanics. The way that I got 12 characters, I had 9 good characters, and then I just recruited a auto mechanic enclave. And yeah, honestly, they're kind of mediocre, although the +1 fuel is very important. Otherwise, yeah, pretty mediocre, except for the auto mechanics and the +1 fuel. So the next person here is Fernandez, who has surgery, giving a bunch of health as well as a bit more infection resistance. Wilson gives 4 beds total between her hero bonus and her quirk. Matt is our second meal plan character and also has herbalism. Sharon is our third and final character, or third and final meal plan character, well, final character overall as well, and has, of course, meal plan as well as sleep psychology. If you caught it in there, I had a lot of people giving sleep psychology, and that's because I wanted to provide beds for every single character in my community. I have 4 people with sleep psychology and 2 people with outdoor living, giving a total of 12 beds, which is, of course, how many people I have. Now for morale, I'm currently at 100 morale, although I do have some temporary effects boosting that up. Of course, in Lethal, you always have the -30, and I have 1 character with Pessimist, so slightly less. Since it's only affecting herself, it's approximately equal to like -1 morale. It's basically nothing. So raising me up, I have +48 morale from 3 enclaves giving Trusted Friend morale bonus. Then I'm getting +10 morale from killing all the plague hearts. Then I'm getting +24 from 3 enclaves giving comfort in numbers. An additional +8 from Dinner Theater, which is an enclave bonus. Then I have +5 from having a power outpost. Then I'm getting +16 from the 4 characters with sleep psychology. Then I'm also getting +3 from the Target of Sympathy hero bonus, +3 from Sharon's Tells Tall Tales trait, and then an additional +1 morale bonus from having a water outpost. In total, that gives me 87 morale without any temporary effects, but I'm able to max it out pretty often just by doing just regular play. So then for our resources, as I said, I'm positive on all resources. Food is the most interesting. Normally for a community of this size, I would be using 24 food per day, but because I have 3 different meal plan people, I'm instead only using, you can see a little bit less than 6 food per day. Effectively, each meal plan person provides 6 food every day. I have a couple people, you might have noticed there, that eat slightly less than 2 food each day. Like vegan, I think from Calamine gives her -25% food consumed each day. So that's why it's a little bit less than 6. So I basically eat 6, and then my food outpost gives me 6, and then I have Dinner Theater to give me an additional 1 food per day, which gives me just over 1 food. For meds, I get 1 from Matt's herbalism. I have an ammo outpost to give me my 2 ammo per day. Forge recycling gives me the 2 materials per day. And then fuel, I get a total of +4 from my fuel outpost as well as Rich's hero bonus. And then the power outpost takes 2 of the food or 2 of the fuel, and the water outpost takes 1 of the fuel. But overall, as you can see, I'm positive on all the resources, which is pretty great. That was one of my goals. As for other effects, I get a total of +80 health between all the bonuses that I have. The Allied Enclave bonus is great, gives +25, but also I have Surgery, Ford's hero bonus, as well as 2 Hygiene. As for infection resistance, especially right off the bat with the first few characters, I was getting a lot extra. I have a total of +350 infection resistance, and if you're not familiar, you start off with just 100, so I have a total of 450 infection resistance units. I don't know, there's no unit name there, just I guess 450 units overall for all my characters, so they can last quite a while. Then I have +75% fuel efficiency in my cars and +150% vehicle stealth in my cars. That's from the auto mechanics. Now for radio calls, I have 2 different healing radio calls, one from my surgeon and one from my allied doctors. Then I also have 2 different supply drops that I use regularly. I have emergency medical supplies, which gives me a rucksack of medicine, and then also a first aid kit once a day, which is incredibly important. And then also I have roadside assistance, which gives me 2 repair kits as well as 2 fuel cans every day. So those 2 are hugely important, filling up my supply locker here. Let's just take a quick look at what I have. I've been selling almost every gun that I get. I only keep the super helpful ones. Every character, I haven't looked at this, but every character is equipped with a B50FG, so I have 12 of them total, so that they just annihilate anything that comes in. And I'll switch up what weapon I use for just regular play. I have a bunch of every ammo type, or at least a decent amount of every ammo type. And yeah, I enjoy switching it up, so I keep going. Everyone has gunslinging except for Matt. He has weapon handling so that I can repair all my damaged weapons, or all my damaged ranged weapons. And yeah, there's my guns. Here are all of my melee weapons. I've sold almost all the ones, so I don't even know why I keep all these, because I don't really use them. You can see all the books and explosives that I have. With roadside assistance, I have been starting to build up my gas cans and repair kits, and with emergency medical supplies, I've been building up my first aid kits. One huge difficult part of homeless play is that you don't recover your injuries, so having a consistent way to get first aid kits to repair those injuries is hugely important. And I still have I have 5 vials of plague cures. 1 is in the trunk of my car, and then of course there's 4 here. I brought this one with me to begin with. Again, with no infirmary, you can't craft plague cure, so the only way you can get plague cure is through the traders or through the plague researcher mission that spawns every once in a while. And then I have a bunch of crap here and a bunch of backpacks. Let's just take a quick look at my car collection to wrap things up. Yeah, all my cars over here. I even have a Royale parked in that little cave because I thought that was fun. But my vans are the most important part. This is where I'm storing all of my rucksacks that the enclaves need. In order here. So yeah, I just take one of these rucksacks out and then take them to whatever enclave. Now, of course, you might notice, or you might have noticed earlier, I only have 5 outposts. I've not been lucky enough to get the signal booster in my 77 days of playtime. So I could keep playing and try to get that. And also, I could try to optimize my enclave bonuses more. There are a number of enclaves that are just not great. I even just called in a new one that's not allied out yet. But I told myself at 75 days that I would just stop. It's been like 30 hours, like 10 10-ish days since my last episode. That was a bit over a week ago. And yeah, I just have to call it quits at some point. You can just infinitely call in more and more enclaves, but it's seriously like a 1 in 20 chance of getting an enclave bonus that you like. And it takes like 30 or 40 minutes per enclave. So it's just not worth the time now. I've maxed out everyone's skills. I've gotten every car on the map and brought it over to my base. I've searched every spot on the map as far as I know. The only spot that's not marked searched is the fortified camp. That I don't know how. I couldn't ever get it to search. I walked every inch of the camp, searched everything in there. I never got the thing to pop up. I think that is just about everything. I'm not going to legacy out this community because it is in the beta, and the infestation changes are supposed to be ongoing. So I want a long-term community that I can switch over to whenever I want and just keep playing. So maybe in a month or two you'll see another video from this community, but basically this is just going to wrap everything up. I don't want... I just had to call it quits. Yeah, I put 30 hours into just this community this week. And yeah, I just want to be able to make some other videos, I think. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys all for your support throughout this community and throughout the videos that I've been posting. If you have any questions, as I said, leave them down below, and I see you guys all in the next video. Thank you for watching.